Uh, good evening, everybody. I just want to say thank you first to God for giving me the opportunity and the strength for fighting all these years. And I just want to thank everybody out here today for coming out and supporting, our weight division and putting us on a stage where we all have the opportunity to showcase our talents and our abilities to be great fighters. If you look at the table now, we all at one point, faced each other. And to be on the same card with these guys, again on September 9th, I'm very, very honored to be there. I want to thank Tom Loeffler for having me to be on it, Peter Nelson for giving us the opportunity to showcase our talents on HBO. Everybody from Taken Promotions and Mr. Honda for giving me this opportunity to fight on the big stage again. To my manager Gary Gittleson, who's been there, with me from the beginning of my professional career. He's been like a father to me and been the one that helped me get to where I am and also giving me the opportunity to be on this card. But September 9th is going to be a great card, and I hope everybody is going to be tuning into that fight. Like I said, everybody here, have put in so many work and are great world champions and will someday be Hall of Famers. And to be on this card is a great, great honor for me. And I thank you guys again, and I see you guys on September 9th. Aloha.
Thank you, Brian. I think Brian is the jump rope king. If anyone hasn't seen him jump rope, he definitely holds the world title for that. It's an exciting thing to watch him jump rope. With that, I want to transition to the co-feature on the show. So many people have been, I kind of liken this back to when Triple G first came over here to the States and fought the first time September 2012 and made his debut here in the United States and on HBO. And I've seen the same response to Inoue coming over here to fight. Everyone has heard these great stories and of how he performs fighting in Japan and how much of a tremendous fighter he is, and as the WBO world champion. Just the excitement of him coming over is great. He'll be here the entire fight week, so we'll definitely be able to get plenty of interviews with him leading up to all the events. We'll have a workout, a media workout on Wednesday. A fight work. Thursday will be the press conference. Friday, naturally, the weigh-in. Weigh-in will take place at the StubHub Center, and then he'll have his HBO debut. I'd like to introduce at this point the challenger for Inoue. As I mentioned, Antonio Nieves from Cleveland, Ohio. Tim Van Nieuwhouse was very instrumental in putting this fight together as far as Antonio challenging Inoue, and I think Antonio's looking forward to putting on a tremendous display as well on HBO. So I'd like to introduce Tim, and then Tim can then introduce Antonio Nieves.
Thank you, Tom. As Brian mentioned, there's a lot of sacrifices that go into fighters. There's a lot of kids, many around the world, that wake up each day that put their gloves on to aspire to one day fight on HBO Sports and to aspire one day to fight for the world title. So with that being said, we are extremely grateful for this opportunity because it's a very rare situation. Most kids aren't going to be able to be in this position that Antonio is in. So with that, I'd like to say thank you, Tom. Thank you, Peter. Thank you to our promoter, Dimitri Salita, and the Split Team Management family, because this is a great opportunity. With that being said, I'd like to welcome your top WBO world contender, Antonio Nieves.
How you guys doing today? First of all, I just want to thank Tom Albert for giving me this opportunity, and my team, Tim, everybody. Like you said, this is a great opportunity for me. September 9th, I'm just gonna do what I do. I'm gonna come fight. He's a great fighter. Everybody's looking ready to see him, but
come September 9th, I'm gonna shock the world, and I'm gonna upset it. You know, I'm gonna come here and do what I gotta do. But it's a great time to be on this card with all these fighters. We have great fighters, and one day I hope to hopefully mix it up with everybody on the stage. So we're gonna go keep that belt here and challenge everybody else. Thank you.
So with that, I'd like to, we'll move to the elimination fight, as I mentioned. So Ricardo will translate, and one of the most colorful, charismatic guys. He really had a breakout performance against Chocolatito last year. His personality always comes through at the press conferences. So with that, I'd like to introduce Carlos El Príncipe Juárez.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están todos? Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon to everyone. How you guys doing?
Quiero antes de echar bronca, porque a mí me gusta echar bronca para que se ponga buena la pelea.
Before starting your award,
Quiero agradecer primero a mi promotor, a Kiko Honda, Taken, aquí a K2. Gracias por la oportunidad. De verdad que estoy muy contento por esto. Y pues a Samper, al gallo por esta pelea. La verdad es que cuando me dijeron vas a pelear con el gallo, me emocioné porque a mí me gusta pelear con los buenos.
First of all, I want to thank my promoters, Mr. Honda, K2 Promotions, everyone. You know, before I start Award Awards, I want to say thank you to all of them for making this opportunity possible. When I heard that I was going to fight El Gallo Estrada, I got very excited because everyone knows I'd like to fight the best.
Estoy emocionado. La verdad es que a mí me emociona pelear con los mejores peleadores y creo que el gallo es uno.
I'm very excited to fight the best fighters in the world, and without a doubt, Estrada is one of them.
Y yo sé que va a estar buena la pelea, va a estar dura porque malo no es, pero yo creo que aquí tengo tu medicina, gallito. Aquí le vamos a dar duro.
I know he's a great fighter, I know he's a real good fighter, a tough fight, but I got his medicine right here with my right hand.
Por ahí puse un pollito por ahí, no vas a quedar así después de la pelea, así que entrénale duro pa.
Trying to fight the best, a gallo, not a real chick, so I hope he comes ready.
Bueno, eso es todo, ya lo verán. Pero ya no digo más porque luego hasta me regañan.
I don't say anymore because everybody gets upset with me.
Thank you, El Príncipe. I mean, this will be a tremendous fight. They have great personalities out of the ring, but it's gonna be fireworks in the ring. So, with that, I'd like to introduce the promoter of Estrada. I'd like to bring up a dear friend of mine, head of Zanfer Promotions, and then he can introduce Estrada. I'd like to bring up Fernando Beltran.
Hi, good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I would like to say that this is one of the best fights, the best cards that in the year, without a doubt. Chocolatito is a great fighter, and his opponent, he showed that he belongs here. And of course, Inoue is a sensation from Japan. Haven't fight here in the United States or in other country, but he's a young boy with a lot of talent, and I think he's going to be also, he's going to put a good performance. And talking about the fight that we have interest on with Carlos Juárez, we have a lot of respect for him. Mucho respeto para ti, campeón. A lot of respect for him, but we believe that we have the best of the 6 fighters. I say this with this is the first opportunity that Estrada is getting to show in the same card where the same weight class is going to be the best of the best in the class division are going to fight in the same night. So he's got a a lot to prove and a lot to show because I know he's the best of the six. And I know he proved that with Chocolatito Gonzalez. He fought in 108. That's his only fight in 108 in his career. You can check his record. He sacrificed himself. And now in this weight class, I think it's going to be another story if they fight again. But first is Cuadras, and Cuadras is a great fighter. It's going to be fireworks out there, and I know who's going to win, and I know Estrada will be victorious. Thank you very much.
So now we can have, Bernie will have Juan Francisco say a few words, and then Ricardo will translate.
Bueno, muy buenas tardes a todos.
Good afternoon to everyone.
Pues yo estoy muy contento de estar aquí en esta conferencia de prensa, ya que pues estamos los mejores super moscas.
Well, we're very happy to be here because I know this is the best super flyweights in the world.
Pues sin duda no va a estar mejor la función de estos peleadores.
The show is going to be great, yes, because of the quality of the fighters.
Y bueno, yo me considero un peleador aguerrido, fuerte, que boxea, que se faja.
I consider myself a real true warrior, a guy that comes to fight, a guy that can box, that can do a lot of things in the ring.
Y sin duda siempre respeto a mis rivales, por más malo o más bueno que sea, siempre hay que tenerle respeto y pues sin duda sabemos que Carlos es uno de los mejores peleadores también y pues yo creo que van a ver una muy buena pelea este 9 de septiembre.
You know, you always have to respect your opponents, no matter how good, no matter how bad. You always have to respect them. We know Carlos is one of the best, and that's why we respect the great night of boxing.
Pues ojalá que primero Dios ganando esta pelea con la preparación que hemos tenido, pues sabemos que es de eliminatoria, ¿no? A la pelea del campeonato absoluto que tiene ahorita Rungvisai.
You know, we know that this is a fight that is going to put us in a world title fight against the winner, that Rungvisai that has the title right now.
Bueno, sin duda yo quiero que gane esta pelea ahora Chocolate, ¿no? Para después enfrentarnos. Sabemos que toda la gente está pidiendo esa pelea, ¿no?
Obviously, I'm rooting for Chocolate to win that fight because I think everyone wants to see us fight again.
Ojalá sea así. Y si no, pues yo quiero pelear con el campeón. Sabemos y yo confío en mí, en el equipo, que vamos a hacer un gran trabajo en ese día.
Hopefully, you know, it'll be that way, but if it's not, I just want to fight for the championship, and my team and I will be ready to take that championship.
Y bueno, espero que Cuadra se prepare como nunca, ¿no? Porque sabemos que nunca he enfrentado a un peleador como yo. Yo creo que va a ser una gran pelea y pues igual, como digo, que gane el mejor.
You know, I hope that Cuadras really trains for himself, gets ready for the fight, because he's never faced someone as good as I am. So we're looking forward to that.
Bueno, tú dices que tienes la medicina, yo tengo el antídoto, ¿no? Así que ya sabemos. Ojalá que no te conviertas en una princesa.
Gallo, que es gallina.
Queremos que no te conviertas en una princesa.
Sí.
Así le trono más ganas.
This might be the fight of the night. This is going to be a great fight. This really brings back these fights really bring back the highlight what we had with Michael Carvajal against Chiquita Gonzalez. You know, that was here in Los Angeles, and so I think this show is really an honor to those guys for you know what they did and blazed the trails, and then now the spotlight is on the lighter weights again, on the super flyweights. So with that, now we're at the main event. Sisterket couldn't make it in. He's training in Thailand. It's a long flight for him, so he'll definitely be here. Also, just like Inoue, Rungvisai will be here all week, fight week, so he'll be available for media interviews, you can coordinate with Bernie or with Ricardo. They're very media friendly. Rungvisai is looking forward to coming back to the United States to defend his title. And the first fight in Madison Square Garden on the show with Triple G and Jacobs. I mean, that's was a tremendous fight. Many people think that's the leading candidate for fight of the year so far, and that's why the WBC ordered the rematch. It was such a tremendous fight, such a competitive fight, such a close decision that WBC ordered the immediate rematch. And I know Rungvisai is looking forward to defending his title. I know Chocolatito is looking forward to taking the title back. So with that, I'd like to bring up, or introduce actually, longtime manager of Roman Gonzalez, and then he can introduce the rest of the team. I'd like to introduce Carlos Blandon. Thank you.
Good afternoon to everyone. Just want to thank God first and foremost for this opportunity to be here. I want to thank our WBC president, Mr. Mauricio Sulaiman, and the WBC family for ordering this rematch. As we all know, it was a controversial decision. We passed that page already. We're ready to get that title back. Roman is highly motivated, just as our team is. It's a great experience. We're very thankful with K2 Promotions, HBO, Peter, just giving us this opportunity, and Tom working. We just remember how Triple G entered into HBO, and I know it sounds cliche, but we definitely have a lot of families, and within those families, the WBC, K2, HBO, and our most important family, Taken family. We all know Honda Kaicho is like a father figure to many of us. We respect him, we admire him so much, just like our Taken family. It's very dear to us. The support he's given Roman to make it to this level, it's incredible. He believed in him, he had a vision for him, and it's just so important for people like Peter to be able to give the opportunity to televise these great matches. We know, like Tom said, Michael Carvalho and Chiquita Gonzalez, one of our dear friends, have showcased some of incredible talents, and now definitely I like the name. I didn't know Peter came up with it. I like Superfly. I think it has a lot of swag. I think it's gonna be an action-packed night. I'm really hoping that everybody gets what they want. We definitely want that title back. We're so happy, and just want to introduce to you our new team for Roman Gonzalez, and these are the coaches that are representing our Taken staff. So as a strength and physical conditioning coach, we have Nakamura-san. Belongs to Beat Gym also. And as head trainer, we have Sendai Tanaka. Sendai has won for his first championship against Yuta Kaneda, a great samurai warrior from Japan. So I think that we all know each other. It's a great family. We know we're going to have a lot of support, just like Honda Kaicho, Muraki Singh, and so many other persons that have supported Roman's career. So we feel so blessed. And I think we're all very happy for this night. I wish all the fighters a great fight. If you ask me personally, I think that it's just going to be the best night of boxing. We know that Ino is going to be doing his debut. We're so happy for him. He's a friend to us, and he's such a special fighter. I know the U.S. is going to love seeing Naoya Inoue fighting against Antonio Nieves. Then we got Carlos Cuadras, one of our team members, also from Taken Promotions. Great fighter. We all know he's very fast and handsome and loves to give Barbies away. That's very good. Then we got Gallo Estrada, which he's also a Mexican warrior. Has given one of the best fights to Roman. We respect him a lot, admire him a lot. We're really happy that El Gallo is here with us in this card. And Brian Viloria, definitely, like Tom says, I would definitely give him a championship for jump roping apart from boxing. He's a great jump roper, really nice person. We're really happy for him to be on the card. And just want to introduce our friend, brother, and our Nicaraguan national hero, Roman Gonzalez.
todos.
Good afternoon to everyone.
Dios me los bendiga.
God bless you.
Es un privilegio estar con cada uno de ustedes.
It's a great privilege to be here with each of you today.
Quiero agradecerle primeramente a Dios
I want to thank God
por darme nuevamente la oportunidad de pelear nuevamente con Rungvisai.
for giving me the opportunity to fight again with Rungvisai.
Agradecerle a Mauricio, su hermano también, a Taking Promotion y a HBO.
And thank Mr. Honda, Taking Promotions, HBO, and of course the WBC, Mr. Mauricio Suleiman.
Vengo con una gana y deseo de ganar esta pelea.
I
Si
come
es posible
here
por nocaut, estoy preparándome como nunca. Agradecerle a mi equipo de Taking que siempre están conmigo y pues muy feliz, estoy feliz con ganas y deseo de llevar nuevamente ese título a Nicaragua.
I come here with a lot of hunger, a lot of hope to go back home to Nicaragua with my championships, with my team. We're going to work very hard, and we're going to be ready to come back.
Invitamos a toda la afición del boxeo que no se pierdan esta cartelera de boxeo, los 5 mejores campeones del peso 115 y que Dios me los bendiga a todos y que se preparen y que ganen mejor. Bendiciones.
You're going to see 5 of the best super flyweights in the world, and the fans are going to enjoy a great night of boxing, and God bless everyone.
Before the controversial loss, Roman was universally considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and I think if he reclaims his title, he will reclaim that position again. So we're really looking forward to this rematch. We're looking forward to every fight on this show. Again, the doors open at 4 o'clock. We want to thank everyone for coming out here, supporting this event. We can now take the photos of the fighters together. There's so many fighters, we can mix and match the photos, and thanks again for coming out. Thank you.
We're going to look at Tom Hogan.
There's no way to move the tables, right?
Move that chair, Brian.
Aquí, miren aquí. Right here, Brian.
Everybody right here?
Straight back on the TV now. Gentleman in the blue shirt, please.
They're gonna cut. They're gonna turn.
Tom, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Let's do one, Carlos, Roman, together. Just 2 of you, please.
Sorry.
You in there, Tom? No? Both guys right here?
¿Cómo se hicieron tan amigos, cuadras? Carlos.
Por favor, acá. One more with just the 5 fighters.
Cara a cara.
Face each other, please.
Face to face.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you.
Let's do the fight fighters.
Face up.
Roman?